Words are promises, but actions are proof. Show me your deeds and I will know your heart. Actions are the voice of the soul. They speak louder than 1,000 words. Choose your deeds as you would your companions. Words can move the heart, but actions move the world. Speak wisely, but act boldly. Actions are the roots of legacy, while words are its leaves. Deep roots sustain long after the leaves have fallen. Words are but whispers compared to the roar of actions. Choose your actions as if the world were watching. Actions are the stones of the path to greatness. Words are merely the signposts. Walk the path and let others read the signs. Words are the first promise, but actions are the fulfillment. Let your deeds complete what your words begin. Actions are the bricks of trust. Words are only the mortar. Without deeds, the structure cannot stand. Words may impress, but actions inspire. Show me your deeds and I will follow your lead. Actions are the mirrors of intention. They show the true face of your heart. Speak with care, but act with conviction. Words may light the path, but actions walk it. Only those who act truly arrive. Actions are the roots of respect. Words alone are the flowers that wither. Nurture your actions and your respect will endure. Words may call others to action, but only deeds inspire them to follow. Lead by doing, not by speaking. Actions are the light in the darkness of doubt. They show the way when words fail. Words may ignite the flame, but actions keep it burning. Do not let your deeds fall short of your promises. Actions are the currency of integrity. Spend them wisely, for they define your worth. Words are but shadows. Actions are the light that defines them. Be the light, not the shadow. To betray a friend is worse than 1,000 deaths. The axe forgets, the tree remembers. Every betrayal begins with trust. Betrayal is like a dagger. It cuts deep, but the wound teaches you to guard your heart. Only the naive believe betrayal comes without warning. Do not seek solace in words when actions have torn you apart. Let time and your strength heal, not empty promises. A betrayal reveals more about the betrayer than the betrayed. It is a testament to the void within their character. A betrayal from a friend wounds deeper than a spear from an enemy. It is the unexpected that cuts the soul. A betrayal does not destroy you. It exposes the weakness in your trust. Learn, rebuild, and guard yourself with wisdom. A betrayal is a mirror. It reflects the shadows within us as much as the flaws in others. Learn from it, but do not dwell in its pain. Those who betray for gain will find themselves rich in enemies, but poor in peace. Treachery earns only temporary rewards. A betrayal is a storm that clears the air. It reveals the true character of those who surround you. Painful, yes, but it paves the way for truth. Those who betray for ambition will find themselves chained by regret. The price of betrayal is paid in sleepless nights. The betrayal of a trusted friend is like losing a limb. You survive, but you are never the same. Trust cautiously and forgive wisely. Betrayal is a wound inflicted on trust, and it scars both the giver and the receiver. Rebuilding trust is harder than building it anew. Betrayal opens the eyes, but it blinds the heart with pain. Learn from it and your soul will see clearer. Betrayal turns the heart to stone, but forgiveness melts it again. It is a fire that purifies both the betrayed and the betrayer. Betrayal stings like a scorpion, but it also teaches caution. Pain is the price of wisdom. Betrayal is the shadow of ambition, always lingering close. Walk carefully, for it grows with every step taken without honor. Betrayal clears the path of pretense, revealing the truth of who stands beside you. Be grateful for the clarity it brings, however painful. A man who betrays his trust trades gold for ashes. He may glitter briefly, but the winds of time will expose his folly. Betrayal by a friend is a lesson taught by pain, but it is also a gift of clarity. It frees you to seek those worthy of your loyalty. Betrayal is a test of resilience, not just a wound to the heart. Survive it and you will be stronger than before. Betrayal turns a friend into a stranger, and a stranger into a teacher. Learn from it, but never forget its lesson. Betrayal may scar the heart, but it also sharpens the mind. Use its lessons to protect your future. Betrayal shatters illusions and reveals truths. It is both a curse and a gift. Betrayal is the poison of trust, but forgiveness is its antidote. Both require strength, but the latter heals what the former destroys. Betrayal may sting like a serpent, but it also teaches the wisdom to tread carefully. Pain is the currency of enlightenment. Betrayal may cut the deepest, but it also clears the way for truth. Each scar is a lesson learned. Betrayal is a flame that burns away illusion and leaves truth in its wake. Painful, yes, but also purifying. The betrayed often find their strength in the very pain they endure. Betrayal is the soil where resilience grows. Betrayal does not only hurt the betrayed, but it tarnishes the soul of the betrayer. It is a wound that bleeds on both sides. Betrayal cuts deep, but it also clears the path of false loyalties. Painful though it is often a gift in disguise. Betrayal scars the heart, but forgiveness heals the soul. Both are tests of human strength. Betrayal is the knife that sharpens trust's blade. It cuts deeply, but it also strengthens. Betrayal turns a friend into a stranger, yet in its pain it also teaches caution and wisdom. Betrayal is the whisper of false loyalty, heard too late. Learn to listen with your heart as well as your ears. Betrayal is the fire that burns away illusions. It hurts, but it also reveals the truth. Betrayal is a mirror. It reflects both the betrayer's flaws and your trust's fragility. Strength lies in learning from the reflection. Betrayal is the test of trust and the lesson of strength. Learn from it, but do not let it break you. He who profits from another's loss has betrayed himself. Cunning is but the low mimic of wisdom. Beware of those who clap loudly. They may only seek to deceive. Do not expect honesty from those who practice flattery. The selfish man builds walls with the bricks of others' trust. One day those walls will crumble under the weight of their deceit. Lies may glitter, but they tarnish faster than the truth. The moment you use someone for gain, you begin to lose yourself. Flattery is the mask of treachery. It hides the blade meant for your back. Be wary of those who only agree with you. He who flatters seeks not to raise you but to gain something from you. Trust not the one who praises without reason. To deceive others is to place a chain upon your own soul. Freedom lies in honesty, not in cunning. Beware of those who speak sweetly but act bitterly. Their words are honey-coated lies. A serpent's tongue brings ruin even to the wary. Deception may win battles, but it can never win the war of life. The truth, though delayed, will always prevail. Flattery is the art of leading others into a trap of your making. Beware those who praise without merit. Flattery may smooth the surface, but beneath lies the jagged rocks of intention. Sail carefully, for not all waters are safe. Flattery is the music of deceit, sweet to the ear but poison to the soul. Do not dance to its tune. Deception builds castles of sand, destined to fall with the tide. Only truth stands firm against the waves of time. Flattery may open doors, but truth keeps them open. Choose your words carefully, for they shape your path. Deception may win favor, but it loses respect. A man who deceives builds his own prison. Deceitful words are like sugar-coated poison. They may taste sweet, but they destroy the soul. Guard your tongue, for it shapes your fate. Flattery is a mirror that shows you not who you are, but who they wish you to believe you are. Trust not its reflection. Deception may cloak itself in eloquence, but truth has a voice that cuts through the fog. Listen carefully, for the truth whispers while deceit shouts. Deception feeds on ignorance and dies in the light of understanding. To see clearly is to disarm the cunning. Flattery is a golden chain that binds the fool to the deceiver. Break free, for its weight grows heavier with time. Deception is a blade that cuts both ways. It wounds the deceiver as deeply as the deceived. Truth is the only shield against its sting. Flattery builds castles on air, while truth builds homes on solid ground. Seek those who offer foundations, not illusions. Deception is a shadow that grows with the setting sun of truth. Only the light of honesty can dispel it entirely. Flattery is a mask worn by the deceitful, hiding their true face. Tear it off with truth and see who remains. Deception is a house built on shadows. The truth is the sunlight that will crumble its walls. Build on honesty and you build forever. Flattery is the language of manipulation. It binds the naive to the cunning. Wisdom sees through the veil of sweet words. Deception may win you a moment, but honesty wins you a lifetime. Choose the path that does not crumble beneath your feet. Flattery is the bait that hooks the unwary. Guard your ears as well as your heart. Deception is a fire that consumes its master. Truth is water, cleansing and eternal. Deception dances on the edge of truth, but it always falls. Only honesty stands firm. Flattery feeds the ego but starves the soul. Seek truth even when it stings. Deception is a house of cards. The slightest wind will bring it down. Build with truth and your house will stand forever. Flattery is a shallow stream. It may quench your thirst for a moment, but it offers no depth. Seek the deeper waters of truth. Deception may cloak itself in beauty, but truth is always its undoing. Seek honesty, for it holds no disguise. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him no good. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. He who sows injustice will reap calamity. Loyalty is earned, not demanded. He who takes advantage of others to rise will find no one willing to catch him when he falls. Selfishness is a rope that frays over time. The self-serving man is like a thief in the market. His gains are short-lived, his losses eternal. Seek not to build wealth at the cost of another's ruin. The one who uses others as stepping stones will drown in the river of their own making. For every act of selfishness, the soul pays a price. Selfishness blinds the heart to the suffering of others. Open your eyes before the world closes its doors to you. The selfish man consumes his own future with the flames of greed. What he builds today will turn to ashes tomorrow. The selfish man believes he is gaining while the world sees him losing. To give is to grow, to hoard is to shrink. The self-serving man walks alone, even in a crowd. He has traded connection for ambition, and it is a poor bargain. Selfishness blinds the soul to the beauty of generosity. Open your heart, and the world will open to you. The selfish man fears scarcity, even when surrounded by plenty. His fear blinds him to the abundance of giving. The selfish man holds tightly to his gains, not realizing he has nothing to share. True wealth lies in giving, not in hoarding. Selfishness builds a house on quicksand. It cannot withstand the storms of life. Generosity, however, lays its foundation in rock. The selfish man hoards his blessings but finds no joy in them. To give is to grow, to hoard is to wither. Selfishness is a chain that binds the heart in isolation. Generosity is the key that sets it free. The selfish man is blind to the needs of others, but generosity opens the eyes of the soul. Share your light, and it will grow. Selfishness isolates the soul, while generosity unites it with the world. In giving, we find connection. In hoarding, we lose ourselves. Selfishness is the seed of isolation, but generosity is the root of community. Sow the right seed, and the harvest will be abundant. Selfishness hoards its treasure, unaware it is hoarding loneliness. Generosity opens the heart to the wealth of connection. Selfishness drains the soul of joy, while generosity fills it with purpose. Give freely and you will find abundance. The selfish man's treasure chest is filled with dust, for he cannot take it with him. What he gives, however, lives on in the hearts of others. Selfishness eats away at the soul like rust on metal. Generosity polishes it into something beautiful. The selfish man builds walls, but the generous man builds bridges. Only one of these will stand the test of time. Selfishness robs a man of peace, while generosity rewards him with joy. The more you give, the more you grow. Selfishness hoards its treasure, only to find it worthless. Generosity spends freely and grows rich in return. The selfish man carries his riches alone, but the generous man is carried by his riches. Give, and you will never walk alone. Selfishness is a locked door. Generosity is the key. Open it and you will find freedom. Selfishness isolates, but generosity connects. In giving, we find the ties that bind us to one another. Selfishness sees only scarcity, while generosity creates abundance. The more you give, the richer you become. Selfishness may seem strong, but it is brittle. Generosity bends and endures, growing stronger with every act. Silence is a source of great strength. Work hard in silence. Let success make the noise. It is not in silence that weakness thrives, but in unguarded speech. The wise know that their words shape their fate. Those who rise in silence find their strength unshaken by the storms of envy. Noise is the armor of the insecure. No man grows without enduring silence, for it is in solitude that we conquer ourselves. Noise serves only to distract. Let others shout their triumphs, for silence is the shield of the wise. Noise is fleeting, but dignity is eternal. In silence, the mind grows as roots do in the earth, hidden but essential. Speak only when your words will bear fruit. The strength of a person lies not in their noise, but in their resilience. True power speaks softly, if at all. Noise is the cry of those unsure of themselves. Silence, however, belongs to the confident and the wise. In silence, the wise discover their strength, while the fool fears the absence of noise. Solitude is the cradle of greatness. The silence of the wise terrifies the ignorant more than the shouts of a mob, for in stillness lies unshakable power. The loudest voices are often the emptiest. Let your silence speak your strength. In the quiet of solitude, the soul grows as a seed does in the soil. Noise stunts growth, but silence nurtures wisdom. Silence is a sword sharper than words, wielded by those who know its power. Speak less, and you will be heard more. In silence, the soul listens to the universe. Speak only when your words can add to its harmony. The sound of silence is louder than the clamor of 1,000 voices. It speaks the truth that noise tries to drown. Silence teaches what noise cannot, the strength of the soul. Those who embrace it find clarity beyond the chaos. In silence, strength is born. In noise, it is squandered. The wise choose the quiet path to greatness. The silence of the strong is more powerful than the screams of the weak. Strength lies in restraint, not noise. In silence, the wise build fortresses of thought. The foolish, in their noise, leave their defenses exposed. Silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of wisdom. Speak only when your words outweigh the quiet. Silence whispers truths that words cannot. Listen to it, and you will hear the wisdom of the universe. Silence is the language of the wise, for they know that wisdom grows in the stillness of the mind. Words often cloud what silence reveals. In silence, strength is born, for it is the womb of thought. Let your quiet resolve speak louder than any words. Silence is not emptiness, it is the fullness of thought unspoken. In it lies the strength to endure and the wisdom to act. In silence, the wise hear what the noisy cannot. It is in quiet reflection that true power grows. Silence carries wisdom that noise cannot comprehend. Speak only when your words can improve the quiet. Silence is the forge where strength is tempered. Those who embrace it find themselves unbreakable. Silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of purpose. In it lies the foundation of wisdom and action. In silence, the soul grows wings. The noise of the world chains it to the ground. Silence is the bridge between thought and action. In its quiet, the strongest ideas are forged. Silence is the soil in which wisdom grows. Speak only when your words are the fruits of that growth. Silence is not weakness, it is the patience of the strong. Only the insecure must shout to be heard. Silence is the resting place of wisdom. Speak only when your words can rise above it. In the silence of solitude, the soul rebuilds what the world has broken. It is in quiet that we find our true strength. Silence is the cradle of understanding. In quiet moments, the loudest truths are revealed. Silence is a fortress. It protects the mind from the chaos of the world. Within its walls, wisdom flourishes. In the quiet of silence, the soul learns its strength. Noise is the enemy of clarity. Silence is the soil in which wisdom grows. Speak only when your words are ripe with understanding. Silence holds more wisdom than 1,000 words. In its quiet, the strongest truths are found. In silence, we find the wisdom to heal and the strength to endure. Noise only distracts from the journey. Silence is not emptiness, it is the fullness of wisdom unspoken. Listen to it and you will hear the truths of life. Trust, once lost, is a difficult thing to regain. He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. Words are easy, like the wind. Faithful friends are hard to find. Trust is fragile. It cannot survive repeated fractures. To lose it once is an error. To lose it twice is a choice. A broken trust is like a shattered vase. It can be mended but never made whole. Guard it as you would your own life. When trust is broken, it is like water spilled on the ground. It cannot be gathered again. Protect it as you would your most precious possession. Trust is earned with honesty, grown with consistency, and lost with one deceit. Guard it fiercely, for it is the currency of the soul. Trust is the foundation of all human bonds. Lose it and the structure collapses. Build it with care, for its strength is your greatest ally. Trust is the thread that weaves the fabric of humanity. Pull it, and everything unravels. Trust, shattered by betrayal, is harder to rebuild than a fortress laid to ruin. Choose carefully whom you allow into your heart. Trust is a treasure that once stolen can never be wholly returned. Guard it with your life, for it is the key to every meaningful bond. Trust is the bridge between souls. It must be built with care and maintained with honesty. A single betrayal can collapse it entirely. Trust is a fragile thread that binds hearts together. A single betrayal can break it, but forgiveness can mend it stronger.
Thanks for exploring the quotes beyond time with us. If you found value in these timeless teachings, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to join us on this journey. Which quote resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, every quote is a step toward a stronger, wiser you. See you in the next video.